Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. American lion versus polar bear. Who would win when these legendary titans of the beast fight head to head? The polar bear is a hypercarnivorous bear species whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle. The largest living bear species in the world and the Arctic's top predator. Polar bears are a powerful symbol of the strength and endurance of the Arctic. It is the largest land predator in the world, with adult males weigh up to 1,500 pounds. The polar bear, Latin name Ursus maritimus, means sea bear, which spends much of its life in, around, or on the ocean, predominantly on the sea ice. The American lion, also known as Panthera liu atrox, is an extinct species of lion that lived in North America during the Pleistocene epoch. It was one of the largest known lion species. The American lion had a muscular and robust build with a short, stocky tail. Its powerful jaws and sharp teeth made it a formidable predator, capable of taking down large prey such as bison and mammoth. Despite its name, the American lion was more closely related to the jaguar rather than lions. The American lion is believed to have gone extinct around 10,000 years ago, likely due to a combination of factors including climate change, habitat loss, and hunting by human ancestors. Range and habitat. Polar bears are found throughout the Arctic region, primarily in Canada, Greenland, Norway, Russia, and the United States, Alaska. Their range includes the Arctic Ocean and surrounding areas, as well as some adjacent land masses. Polar bear require sea ice for hunting and mating, and therefore their range is closely tied to the distribution of sea ice. Based on fossil evidence, it is believed that the American lion had a wide range across North America, from Alaska to Mexico and from the east coast to the west coast. However, their distribution was not uniform, and they likely lived in areas with sufficient prey and suitable habitats. During the Pleistocene epoch, the American lion lived in a variety of habitats, including grasslands, savannas, forest, and open woodlands. Size and weight. The adult male polar bear, which is much larger than the female, weigh between 350 to 700 kilograms and ranging about 8 to 10 feet long from head to tail. It can grow to 5 feet tall at the shoulder, but the largest male polar bear on record, reportedly weigh 1,000 kilograms, was shot in northwestern Alaska in 1960. The American lion was measured around 5 feet to 8.2 feet long from head to tail, and it can stand 4 feet tall at the shoulder. The American lion was estimated to weigh up to 420 kilograms, but a study in 2012 estimated maximum weight up to 520 kilograms. That means, in terms of size and weight, the polar bear are slightly larger than American lion. Speed. Polar bear can run as fast as 40 km per hour, but only for short distances. On the other hand, the North American lions can reach speed up to 48 km per hour. That means American lion was a little bit faster than polar bear. Weapons. Polar bear have 42 razor-sharp teeth, and their teeth can grow up to 2.5 inches long, and their claws are shorter and sharper than their brown bear cousins that can measuring up to 3.75 inches long. The American lion had more or less 7.5 to 10 centimeter long claws and 5.25 inches long canines. Agility and stamina. As you know that polar bears are large in size and weight, so they are far behind the lion in terms of stamina and agility. Bite force. Polar bears have a powerful bite force of 1200 psi, the strongest amongst all bear species. On the other hand, the estimated bite force of American lion is approx 1200 psi, which is almost similar with polar bear. Competitors and prey. Adult polar bears have no natural predator except other polar bear, but cubs less than 1 year old sometimes are prey to wolves and other carnivores. The principal prey species of polar bear are ring seal, bearded seals, walrus, beluga, etc. On the other hand, American lion likely preyed on North American deer, horses, camels, tapirs, bisons, and mammoths. American lion had no natural enemies, but major competitors for food were saber-toothed cat, direwolf, and giant short-faced bear. Fight. Now we are moved to the fighting round. It's impossible to say for sure who would win in a fight between an American lion and a polar bear. As such, a scenario has never been observed in the wild. In a fight between an American lion and a polar bear, the polar bear would likely have the advantage due to its larger size, greater strength, and thick fur and fat that provides protection against the lion's claws and teeth. However, the American lion was one of the largest cat in his story, plus he was a skilled hunter, better fighter, and more agile in its own right, and could potentially inflict serious injuries on the polar bear. But research has shown that the American lion's main competitor in the Pleistocene epoch was a giant bear called the short-faced bear, which was much more dangerous, powerful, and larger than the polar bear. This short-faced bear often had encounters with the American lion over hunting and eating. Scientists have come to know from research that during these fights, the American lion was able to kill that short-faced bear several times in his story. After knowing this, there must be a question in our mind that if the American lion could defeat this deadliest short-faced bear, then why not the polar bear? That's why I think that an American lion would give a pretty tough fight to a polar bear in a head-to-head combat. Moreover, the prehistoric cat was much more ferocious, stronger, and more combative than the present-day polar bear. So finally, it is concluded that American lion has more than 60% chances to win this battle against polar bear. So the winner is the majestic American lion. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share.